What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Vox Lux. Let's rock this. Coming into the screening, I really didn't know what to expect of Vox Lux, except for a bit of information here and there from the film's premieres at Venice and Toronto festivals. And the trailer didn't give out much either. I am aware that the director is actor turned filmmaker Brady Corbet, who had been in some of the films that caught my attention in the past, like Mysterious Skin and Funny Games. And so that, coupled with the fact that, of course, it stars Natalie Portman and Jude Law, was enough to make me want to see what Vox Lux is all about. And so now, I must say that I'm glad that I've watched this film. It's a movie that I think every cinephile should check out at least once. Vox Lux's story begins in 1999 when teenage Celeste survives a violent school shooting. The song she sings at the memorial service goes viral and brings her stardom. With the help of her sister and her manager, Celeste slowly but surely becomes a global superstar. By 2017, adult Celeste is now the foul-mouthed pop savior trying to make a comeback while promoting her sixth album and navigating motherhood and the madness of fame at the same time. Quick side note before we get to the nitty-gritty part of this review. The press conference and the press roundtable depicted in this film are quite amusing because they remind me of some of the things I do from time to time as an entertainment journalist. There are some parts in this film that work for me, and some parts are just off, in my opinion. As my friend and fellow critic Michael J. Lee correctly stated, Vox Lux does feel like you're watching two movies. And this film suggests that, in the case of the character Celeste, her fame and fortune come at the price of violence. The school shooting when she was younger, which gave rise to her viral song, and then later on the beach terrorist attacks that shot her publicity up to the stratosphere again at the point in her career that may not be as hot as it used to be. Director Brady Corbet proves himself to be an unapologetic filmmaker. Just from that opening scene alone, that school shooting is as terrifying as it gets. I know that unfortunately in this country, mass shootings happen so often that people are probably numb to it or they would downplay it. But watching the opening scene in Vox Lux would be enough to put fear in you again. With Vox Lux, Brady Corbet manages to mix glamour and spotlight with pure, intense, morbid horror. The thundering music score by composer Scott Walker at times could scare the hell out of you, while at other times could take you to this state of mind that out-of-touch celebrities often go to because in their bubble, they are the center of the universe. Now, I've got nothing against pop star Sia, but her songs featured in this film are not my cup of tea, to put it mildly. And even worse, the lip sync job to make Natalie Portman's singing voice sounds like Sia just looks terrible. On top of which, Natalie Portman is more convincing as a ballerina in Black Swan than she is as a dancing pop star in this film. Before I get to Natalie Portman, I must say that I really like the young actress who plays Natalie Portman's younger self, Raffi Cassidy, whom I recognize from the movie The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Celeste's relationship with her sister, played by Stacey Martin, kind of shows the progression from innocence to moral decay or moral corruption, if you will, and all of it is done through rapid collection of montages. Jude Law is fantastic as Celeste's manager. He made his voice heavy and with a habit of putting his hands in his jacket pocket. Sometimes he's protective like a big brother, and sometimes he scolds like a father figure. Jude Law always knows how to create fully formed, interesting characters out of what's written on the script pages. And this is another evidence of that. Natalie Portman's Staten Island accent unfortunately sounds a bit forced, but other than that, she gives yet another brilliant, spectacular leading performance. As adult Celeste, who by now behaves like a selfish diva struggling to be a decent single mom, she lashes out on everyone around her and at one point suggests that people should abandon their religion and worship her instead. It's eerie when you think about it because Natalie Portman herself was a child star that grew up to become this big Oscar-winning actress. So I can't help myself but think that maybe Natalie approached this by imagining what she would have been like if she had let fame get to her head all these years. Celeste is regretful, Celeste is angry, Celeste loves to party, and that sometimes provides some of this film's unintentionally comical moments, but you end up feeling sorry for her. So, in conclusion, although honestly I don't enjoy the final act in this film that feels more like a concert video and makes me want to say that Natalie Portman should just stick to acting, overall, Vox Lux is a brave, enthralling directorial film by Brady Corbett about the price of fame and fortune. So that's it. That's my review of Vox Lux. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and share this video with all your friends on the YouTubeverse. And as always, subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Hey, if you like this review and you want me to make more, please help contribute monthly to Rama Screen Patreon page and help support this channel. Become my patrons today at patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this.